he broke the back of the recession. Really, every real indicator is it's getting deeper, but he says it's over in June of 2009.
I'll tell you something. Think about that. Think about the President of the United States, who's supposed to be the leader of our nation, going on national television and telling American people we broke the back of the recession. The truth is that the Labor Department says U6 unemployment is 16.7%. That doesn't include 20% of the population that's self-employed. Unemployment is over 20%. Home prices are projected to drop another 7.1%. They're down 34% overall. A noted economist, David Levy, is saying that we're almost, or highly likely, another recession is going to happen in 2011. Goldman Sachs leaked something leaked out of Goldman Sachs that they see unemployment going up in 2011. And, the economy's doing terrible. And, of course, the thing that really just drives me up a wall is corporate profits are up. So corporate profits are up. Home prices are plunging. Unemployment's going up. That just kind of shows you where the focus is in Washington. And again, when I talk to people about politics and they sit there and they tell me how unhappy they are, I always say the same thing. It's much worse than you think it is.
Well, that's what Obama's job and the Republican leadership's jobs are, is to just soft soap people, con them, string them along. The mega banks are making the biggest profits in their history. As the economy implodes, they're able to consolidate the industry, the media, the smaller businesses and corporations. They're laying more regulations, more state and local taxes in, which the mega corporations are on record lobbying for. The Food Safety Act, written by Big Agri to shut down their competition when they're the ones that are responsible for almost all of the agriculture disasters. I mean, business is going very, very well, and Obama's doing a fabulous job, according to the Globalist. I mean, that's like what George Soros said last year. He said, "I'm having a great crisis. I love this." I mean, they love the food riots and the people going hungry and the homeless numbers and the record foreclosures on houses, because they are feeding on things through this predatory system. And let's go over some of the broken campaign promises, because that's really what this was just another campaign speech pushing more hope and change under other names. They just went to the thesaurus and changed, from hope and change to other variants of that. And the message was, come together and do what we tell you, and things are going to get better. America's great, and if you don't agree with our policies, you don't think America's great. I mean, this was literally like a pep rally for 2-year-olds.
Absolutely. The truth is that, the big corporations that backed Obama's campaign are making record profits while the American people are on their knees, trying to, pay their rent and their mortgages and feed their families. You can't believe anything that Obama says. Obama said for 2 years, virtually every single day during the campaign, if he was elected president, he would enact a windfall profit tax on the oil and gas industry to try to, keep the price of, gas regulated. And he never did that. But he said that he would end the diversion of federal small business contracts to Fortune 500 firms. He didn't do that. Anything that had to do with the middle class of the American people.
In fact, he's trying to have that secret blacklist that you talked about a few months ago with us, where they don't even have to let companies know if their bid was even looked at.
Absolutely. In fact, he also said he'd have the most transparent administration in history. Since the last time I talked to you, I filed a case with the Supreme Court. And here's what I want. I want the phone records of a guy named Mike Stamler at the Small Business Administration. I just want to see his phone records. I've got the phone records of other similar people, but I've got to go to the Supreme Court now and spend tons of money, because I think this guy is hiding information that shows rampant fraud and abuse in federal small business contracting programs. I like to tell people, when you watch Obama talking, realize that every day that he's been president, $2 billion in federal contracts that by law should be going to small businesses, the middle class, have been diverted to Fortune 500 firms and some of the biggest companies in the world in Europe and Asia. So I think it's something like, I think it's about $1 million to $2 million a minute a minute in federal small business funds. So these are funds that, by law, are supposed to go to small businesses, are being diverted to some of the biggest companies in the world.
And now they want to make it a secret that small businesses are to be blackballed and not even looked at, when by law it's supposed to be going to the small businesses. But, I mean, here's something we know is going on that's 100% proven. We know he's given out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of waivers to his political contributors. I mean, you know, one of the biggest, of course, being McDonald's, that they don't have to get insurance, but the small businesses do. That's an unfair trade advantage. That is big city Chicago mafia, where their buddies get to operate, but your business basically gets shut down. Right there, we know they're engaged in classical political favors.
Absolutely. You know, the thing that's so sad to me is, you know, I used to be very patriotic and was very proud of America, and after suing the government for 20 years, I've come to understand that our government is just completely, totally corrupt from one end to the other. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. Those people are elected to Congress on contributions from large corporations. Large corporations own that town. Here's a fascinating thing. Watch the Sunday news programs and watch who's running all the ads. It's Lockheed, Boeing, Northrop, big corporations. Why is Lockheed and Boeing running ads on television? What do they have that people can buy? So these guys...
Well, we know they're actually federalizing our police, putting security blimps up, drones, robots to fight the non-existent bombs that are supposedly going to be blowing up everywhere. The military-industrial complex is eating what's left of America.
You got it. You've got it. The military-industrial complex that Eisenhower warned us about over 50 years ago. Alex, here's a couple of my ideas to save the economy. I think we should shut down those wars in Iraq and Afghanistan because we can't afford it. You know, we can keep those people out of our country. We can protect ourselves, you know, in other ways. We can't afford it. Did you know that ExxonMobil and GE paid no federal income tax last year? Zero, not a dime.
Google pays 2.4.
Yeah. So we need to get these corporations paying their fair share of taxes. And to me, you know, if you want to create jobs, it's real simple. Ask a 6-year-old kid this question 2 years ago. The truth is, from the U.S. Census Bureau, small businesses create over 95% of all net new jobs.
And the government by law is supposed to give contracts to them, right, so at least some of our tax money comes back, but not anymore.
Nope. So when you look at where the economic stimulus funds have gone, small businesses have gotten a handful of pennies, while Goldman Sachs and AIG and those guys have gotten hundreds of billions. But think of the logic of this. It's real simple. Small businesses create 95% of all net new jobs. You can't have the economy recover without getting unemployment down. And Obama has given small businesses virtually none of the stimulus funds. And every day that he's been in president, that he was in office, he's given the federal funds that are supposed to go to small businesses to large corporations. And it's just not me. There's been, I think, 20 investigations. The SBA Inspector General in Report 515 said that diversion of these federal funds to large corporations was one of the largest challenges facing our country today. But it's just so irritating to see him get up on television and just lie to the American people and tell them that things are getting better. Things are getting worse. So here's what people can plan on. Housing prices are going to go down. Unemployment's going to go up. Cities are going to start to go bankrupt. And things are not getting better. And my guess is as the middle class suffers more and more and more, I'll bet you that Goldman Sachs and these large financial institutions on Wall Street will make more and more profits.
Well, they are. They've designed the whole thing. Lloyd Chapman, American Small Business League founder and head. And small businesses need to band together, join your organization, get involved, speak out against this basic fraud that's going on. And Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, they've all made record profits. They've engineered this. They've done this to third world countries over and over again. And it was Obama's job to sell fake hope and change. The Republicans are involved in this scam as well. And that's why they're so desperate now. They're saying, yeah, let's work together. Americans, don't be angry. Sit down and shut up. It shows how weak they are and how scared they are of the American people. Folks were upset by Bush. They voted for Obama. Now they know Obama's bad. A Republican goes in and doesn't immediately deliver, the real awakening is going to happen there. Everything we've seen so far is just a prelude. That's why they're trying to come in with an authoritarian police state to backstop this, because they know we're waking up. I mean, we are entering incredible times. In closing, Lloyd, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely. We're in big, big trouble. Things are going to get very, very bad, and people need to do something. So people out there listening, do something. Call your congressman, do something. You know, go by their office, complain, call the White House, but do something. Think about what you can do and do something. Don't just sit around and yell at the television. Do something.
Yeah, at least talk to neighbors and get the buzz expanding so people know they're not alone. That's why we have this V for Victory campaign. You know, just so people understand there's a solidarity across political spectrum, not left or right, against what's going on. Lloyd Chapman, great talking to you. Look forward to speaking to you in the near future. But to sum it up, just another fraudulent campaign speech last night?
Absolutely. More lies from a liar.
All right, and that's from a former Obama supporter. All right, Lloyd, thank you so much. We'll be right back with your phone calls. And then later in the next hour, I am getting into the birth certificate, the biggest development ever. Stay with us.
Sore throat? Spray that with Dermatol. Diaper rash? Spray that with Dermatol.
Ouch!
Burn or cut? Spray that with Dermatol for shockingly fast relief. If you had room for only one first aid product in your preparedness kit, you need Dermatol because it works on almost every skin irritation or injury. All natural Dermatol brings amazing relief to burns, cuts, scrapes, bites, boils, shingles, rashes, elderly skin tears, even chronic diabetic ulcers and bed sores. Dermatol is an all-natural, antimicrobial, antiviral, and antifungal wound cleanser that speeds healing with no side effects, is safe for all ages and skin types, and is even safe enough to spray on sore throats or onto sore eyes. Read our many testimonials at dermatol.com, spelled DERMATOL.com. Order online at dermatol.com or call 800-217-6677. That's 800-217-6677. Effective, efficient, economical. Spray it all with Dermatol.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds could become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
9 years, thousands of clients worldwide, amazing results. And here's more proof of the effectiveness of how Heart and Body Extract supports good circulation and healthy arterial flow.
My name is Crystal. I'm a 45-year-old and live in Houston, Texas. I was diagnosed with having mitral valve prolapse 10 years ago. My cardiologist said surgery and drugs was the only thing he could offer me.
What did Crystal do?
I ordered Heart and Body Extract in August 2006. When I first took my first 15 drops, I embraced the formula and could even feel the goodness of the formula starting to work.
Clean, clear arteries are happy arteries after using Heart and Body Extract. Learn more at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. That's hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. HB Extract comes with a 100% ironclad money-back guarantee. Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.